like alcohol.
Kanye was in the studio working with me on the Beautiful Struggle album, which he produced at least one song on there. I Try, maybe he produced more than one, but he definitely produced I Try on there. And I was trying to get him to make me a beat, or to give me a beat, and he made that beat in front of me in like 15 minutes for Get 'Em High, and I didn't like it. I felt like it was too basic and it wasn't the direction I was going in with Beautiful Struggle. So he's like, nah, it's dope, and the hook should be like, throw your motherfucking hands, get 'em high. And I'm like, a hook about throwing your hands in there and smoke weed? Like, that's not where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? He was like, that's dope. He was like, well, I'm gonna use it for my album. I said, go ahead. So then right when he was about to turn in his album, he was like, yo, would you do a verse on that? I was on the road, so I sent him my verse through email. So when I heard the album, my verse was not in the right place. My verse on that album is a bar off. And I was very upset, but there was nothing I could do about it because the album was already out. So yeah, I'm used to it now. People really like that song. So I like it now too, because it's been a blessing. But yeah, it took me a long time to feel natural performing it. I felt like when my verse was off, that it made Common's verse go off. That's what I felt when I first heard it. And so I felt like my verse was flown in wrong, and then Common came in after me. So I went to Common, I was like, yo, you see how you got our verses wrong? Common was like, nah, my verse was not wrong. That's exactly how I laid it. So I was wrong about that. So it's like if you're flying the vocals, you know, like there's 4-bar loops. Like when he flew the vocals in, he started a bar late. So when I came in, like,
yeah, ow, I can't believe it. They use my name for picking up dimes.
That line comes in a bar later than where I laid it at. I don't know if it was a mistake from Kanye or a mistake from the engineer. It might have been a mistake from the engineer on my side. It might have been a mistake on the engineer on his side. I don't really know how it happened. But I do know he was rushing to turn the album in. It was like, I need this verse. I have to turn the album in tomorrow. So I feel like it was a result of rushing. But it's a beautiful mistake. It's a mistake that happened, and there's no real mistakes in music. That's what's supposed to happen. I stick to my guns when it's my project. You know what I'm saying? Like on my album, there's no democracy. It was Kanye's album. Kanye was at the precipice of really about to being blown. It was like a couple of months before College Dropout came out, and I was already a huge fan of Kanye, and I predicted how big he was going to be, and I hadn't even thought about being on College Dropout. The thought never crossed my mind. I was just happy that Kanye was finally going to be able to get an album out. And when he called me to be on it, I knew that it was to be on Kanye's debut album was something special, and I was just honored to be a part of it. So I was hot when I first heard my verse in the wrong place, because I take what I do seriously. And I remember calling Kanye. He was like, "Sounds right to me." You know what I'm saying? And it's his album. So, and it was already out. There wasn't nothing I could do about it but be mad. So Kanye's a genius. It sounded right to him because that's how it was supposed to be, whether it was a mistake or not. What up, it's Talib Kweli. You are watching Revolt TV.